Hey y'all, so I always forget that the sun doesn't shine somewhere, and so I forget to make these videos sometimes. But heading back from work, just noticing a geoengineered whited out sky. Look, I mean, there's a few chemtrails in the sky, but where I came from, it was totally blue skies and sunshine, and you just kind of forget that there's geoengineering almost every day in a lot of places when you don't have to experience it. So, if you like blue skies and sunshine, I'm going to encourage you to look into Orgonite, find out what it really is, and what I've found is, you want to stray away from the art, because it's the artsy pieces of Orgonite. So pieces that are made to look beautiful are not necessarily built on the principles that make blue skies and sunshine. Plus, they're using an epoxy when you can use a fiberglass that you can't see through and achieve 3 times more compression on the crystal. So the crystal inside, everybody knows crystals, when compressed, create electricity, right? It's a piezoelectric effect. So when you put it in a fiberglass mold and the resin cures, it compresses. Fiberglass is 3 times stronger than epoxy. And so I find them to be much stronger than epoxy batches, regardless of the fact that the epoxy batches aren't filled with the principles of Orgonite is the alternating layers of organic and inorganic materials draws energy to it. And so I don't see people utilizing that principle to its fullest. There's a lot of empty space in a lot of Orgonite. And so, I use atomized metal powders and even sand. So the atomized metal powders are the inorganic, the resin is the organic, and because there's so many of those layers, and we want to not bring like the deadly orgone that they talk about, which I've felt pieces that like literally hurt your hand when you hold it, almost like a cell phone. And again, so in order for there to not be the deadly orgone, that's what the crystals are for. The crystals are capacitors of energy. So any energy flowing through it becomes the frequency of the crystal. That's why crystal healing is prevalent. It's real. It's thousands of years old, and I encourage you to just get a few crystals and put them on energy centers of your body, like somewhere that's tense. Say I'm having difficulty breathing in my right clavicle, and that's where the tension is, right? I encourage you to put some crystals on it, or I encourage you to put Orgonite on it. Actually, my friend Brandon Downs, I tried an epoxy batch just to see what it would be like. He helped fund it. I sent I think maybe 14 to him, and he measured one of them against crystals and found that, I actually don't remember what he found, but it was, I want to say, like 25 times stronger than crystals. A piece of Orgonite. So a crystal wrapped in a fiberglass, metal, sand, black tourmaline shell. So reckon it is about 25 times larger than a crystal, but but they're still amazing. The reason why I forget to bring Orgonite with me sometimes, which I did today, and that's why the sky was blue, is because I use them when I go to sleep. I use them when I go to sleep to release tension in my body. They feel amazing. It's like the energy of sleep and oxidative reduction where the Orgonite is. So they just feel amazing. It's like the nectar of sleep wherever you put Orgonite. So, yeah, I encourage y'all to make sunshine where you live, because you don't want to be over in that sky. You don't even know what you're breathing. Plus, don't you just feel so much better when the sun's shining? I do.